Today I'm here to give my prediction and speculations for episode 13 of The Walking Dead titled Arrow on the Doorpost. Now we'll be looking at the promo itself, so you will hear some noise in the background of the video because I want to give my speculation and predictions off of the promo because my memory ain't that good sometimes in terms of remembering everything as in the whole without looking at something, especially like promos, because sometimes I be skipping over stuff. But first, let me talk about Andrew. Now, I'm the type of person who really doesn't get analytical when it comes to characters and basically talking about characterization because that's not my thing. Or writing when it comes to a character. But let me say this. They're making Andrea character look so dumb. I mean in terms of thinking and everything. And we all know that Andrea is far from dumb. It's revealed in season 1 Andrea was actually a civil rights she was a civil rights attorney. And she actually went to college to, in order to be that. So she's far from dumb. So I don't know why the writers are making making her character look so bad. Making her look dumb. And this right here is what I mean. In this promo, it's revealed that Andrea is the one who sets up a meeting between Rick and the governor. Hold on. Something ain't right here. Ain't nowhere in the world for everybody who defends Andrea. Come on, man. You mean to tell me from this promo you're able to defend her when she sets up a meeting between Rick and the governor? And matter of fact, let me explain this. Okay, in the previous episode that we just seen. First, the governor ain't even want to give her a car to go see her old friends. He told her, if you go to the prison, stay there. Second, once she get to the prison, she finds out about all this stuff that he did. So we know for a fact she know. We know for a fact she know the governor is a liar. Because remember, in what was it, episode 10, she asked Milton what the governor was. He wouldn't tell her, but it's revealed to her when she go to the prison that the governor actually came to the prison, and he even killed one of the members, like Axel, of course. But he lied to her and told her they tried to attack him first. Okay, that right there, that's one thing. Second, Michonne tells her the governor tried to kill her. And it's right here. We know for a fact Andrea believed her because Andrea breaks down and start crying. Well, she didn't like break down on her knees, but she started crying. And like Michonne told her, if you would have left with me, he would have tried to kill you too. So all this stuff is revealed to Andrea. And it's also revealed that in episode 10, she don't trust him no more. She even tell Rick and them at the prison, she was like, I can't excuse what Philip has done. So she know for a fact what type of person he is now. Like I say, in the beginning, it was always hints thrown to her about what type of person he was with the zombie heads and stuff, but she ignored it. But now she actually heard it from the main source themselves, especially Michonne. Because I remember when Michonne didn't even tell her about this, but Michonne did tell her about what type of person he was now. And we know for a fact she don't trust him, because think about it. She was attempting to kill him in his sleep. And also, like I said about the vehicle, he wouldn't even give her a vehicle, but yet, when she came to the prison, her old group, like Rick and them, they had gave her a vehicle. They even gave her a gun. And we all know for a fact, at that time, Rick, they barely had any weapons. Because they ran out of weapons when they was fighting the governor. Especially Rick, he ran out of ammo. But yet, They still gave her a gun, even though they barely had any ammo and guns. And they even gave her a vehicle, something he wouldn't even do. As a matter of fact, that's the man and right there, that's the man she's fucking, but he wouldn't give her none of that. But her old friends gave her that. So, you mean to tell me Andrea do not trust the governor at all? Cause she was attempting to stab him in his sleep because she had took that knife from Carol. So we know for a fact she don't trust him. But yet you set up a plan for him and Rick to meet? I don't get this. You don't trust him, and you know him better than anybody, but yet you expect Rick to trust him? Man, what the fuck is going on here? Goddamn, I don't smoke weed at all, but when I seen that, I feel like I was high and I was fucked up. And please, excuse me for my language, but come on, man, I don't get this. You don't trust the man, but you set up a meeting between the two, and you know for a fact you can't believe what the governor said because he lied to you plenty of times. But yet you believe him when he tell you he want to talk to Rick without any problems and squash everything. No, Andrea, come on. And it's not Andrea's fault. It's the writer's fault. I don't get it. But let's get to the actual promo here, because I'm gonna do it the cheap way. I'm gonna do it the old cheap way. I don't feel like trying to break it down and think about stuff. On the next episode of AMC's. Okay, we see Rick and we see the governor and we see them meeting. Now, at the bottom of that, well, at least on the side of the table, that wooden table the governor is sitting down at, we see a weapon. It looked like he has it taped up, so he had to put this weapon there before they met there. So he already planted this in advance. We knew this already because the weapon is concealed or basically taped on the table. And we know for a fact Rick is not dumb because we see Rick loading up his gun. We see Rick loading up his gun when he get in the room to meet the governor himself. But here's the problem. The governor got to think because the governor, obviously, he don't know what type of person Rick is. Because if you remember in season 2, when Rick killed Tony and Dave, Rick was so amazing. The way he was able to draw that gun so fast and kill them. And that gun wasn't even taped to the table. They had their guns right there in their hand. But Rick can draw a gun really fast. And his gun is taped to the table or at least concealed on it. So Rick could easily kill him. The Walking Dead. Also, I seen the picture. Now remember, Rick is not dumb. So I guarantee you, Daryl is by a window. Because I seen Daryl by a window with his crossbow pointed. So I'm pretty sure Daryl is at a window looking at the governor and pointing his bow and arrow at him just in case something goes down. I'm here for one thing only. And he says, I'm here for one thing only. We already know the governor is a liar. Even Andrea knows this. Now, we see Daryl look like he's in the back of Woodbury. He got his crossbow in his hand. Now, you pay attention to that crossbow. That right there is the new crossbow that Michonne had got from Rick and Michonne had got from Morgan. And I'm gonna say it right now. Rick, Daryl, and the rest, Rick, Daryl, and Herschel, I'm gonna say it. They snuck in Woodbury because remember, Rick do not trust the governor. So ain't no one in the world he's gonna come in the front main gate part where at least the front wall. So yeah. I'm saying it right now. Rick has snuck in the Woodbury because we see Daryl right now. And if you pay attention, that right there look like it's the back of Woodbury. We see Herschel with a radio in his hand, so I guess Herschel gives signs just in case something happened. So yeah, he's using Herschel as the driver. And we see a dead zombie. Look like Martinez killed him with that bat. Daryl said, don't feel right. Next, we see Martinez with a bat in his hand, and we see him spinning it. I think Martinez will play a major role In if you ask me, it might end up like it happened in the comic book. Martinez might well he might end up with well he might end up with Rick and them. You told me he was willing to talk. See, Rick just said it. He looked at Andrea and he says, "You told me he was willing to talk." So we know, so we already know that meeting is not going right, but Rick is not dumb. Next, we see Michonne and we see her loading up a gun. So we can assume that this right, well, we know for a fact this right here is all the guns they got from Morgan and stuff, and they also got grenades and everything. You suggested just go in and kill him? Yeah. And Glenn tells Merle about, do you suggest that we just go in and kill him, meaning the governor, because Merle just want to go in and kill him. And we see Andrea a little. I think it's a little peek of Andrea with a knife in her hand. Now that knife is the same knife that Carol gave her to kill the governor with. This fight will go down to the last man. Now the governor says this fight will go down to the last man. So this had to be before Rick comes, or this got to be after Rick leaves. We see Rick with his gun in his hand. We see a zombie close to the prison on the gates, grabbing it. Now, we just seen, what's her name? Glenn and Maggie taking out running into the prison. Now, I think the governor will attack the prison this time. The second time, I think he's going to attack it again. Because we see them running. Ain't no one in the world they'll be running from zombies like that, because I'm pretty sure they're protected because they do have one gate left to protect them. And we see some zombies in Woodbury. Now, we see Glenn and Merle fighting. And the reason why I'm going to say this is because I seen the clip earlier. And then this right here was you say that a little sneak peek. And we can see Glenn talking to Merle. And it's revealed that Merle wants to leave because if you think about it, Rick and Daryl and Herschel and probably Michonne, I ain't gonna say Michonne is with him, but I know for a fact Rick and Daryl and Herschel went to Woodbury by themselves. So I think Rick had left the rest of the group back so they could protect the prison if something goes down. But now, back to what I was saying, it's revealed that Merle wants to go to the he wants to go to Woodbury himself because he did mention something about his brother was with Rick, and we all know how Merle feels about his brother. So this right here might end up causing the fight between Glenn and Merle because remember, Merle is stubborn. He don't listen. And he, like I said, he want to go to Woodbury. Next, we see Tyrese pointing a gun at a zombie. Now, it's revealed, I'm pretty sure y'all know that Tyrese sees Sasha, his sister, and we see Tyrese. It's revealed that they are allies, so they will be joining each other. They will be joining the governor, look like. But now, we say this too. Like I said about Rick and them sneaking into Woodbury because they don't trust it. I definitely see them sneaking into it. Because who in the world will go to go to the main opening of Woodbury when they already know it have people guarding the walls? And the governor could easily set up an attack and have them killed. Because there's a lot of people guarding the walls with a lot of guns and ammunition. So, that right there, I definitely see him sneaking in. And like I say, do you really think Rick will go into a meeting with the governor and not have somebody guarding him, or at least looking out for him? Because remember in season 1 when Rick goes to the Vatos nursing home, he had T-Dog on top of the roof with a rifle in his hand. So just in case something had happened, they'll have somebody backing them up. So yeah, I'm not dumb. Rick is not dumb. So I'm pretty sure that's Daryl standing in that window in that same room Rick is in, point his arrow at the governor just in case the governor tries something. And like I say, Martinez might play a major role this time because I definitely see him at least coming back with Rick. Now I'm not gonna say this episode he's gonna come back, but he's definitely gonna play a major role because like I say, he had a little bit of role. Well, he had a little role in a comic book in terms of him leaving the prison. Well, leaving Woodbury, coming back with Rick, although he was used as a spy by the governor to find out where the prison was. He still might play a role. Like I said, the comic books are different from the show, so he might just be with the group. I don't know. I can't say anything about that yet.
Look at the next episode. Watch The Walking Dead.
Okay, so 15 minutes. I'm pretty sure I gave all my speculations and stuff. And yeah, governor better watch out. Tyrese better watch out because the governor is crazy. He might want his sister. Hey, he might try to rape his sister. This might be the replacement of Michonne. Instead of Michonne getting raped, Tyrese's sister Sasha might get raped. So a lot of things could happen in this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed my speculations, or my prediction speculation videos. No, I did a lot of stuttering. Man, this cold is killing me too. So remember to subscribe, rate, comment, and peace. Also, another thing to note. If you pay attention to the same room that Rick and the governor is in, you will see a sign on top of the wall in that room. And the sign says Seed. S-E-E-D. Now, the first episode of The Walking Dead Season 3, the first episode was named Seed. I just found that as a coincidence. So I just wanted to point that out. Second, now that Andrea has set this meeting up between Rick and the governor, like I said before, she don't trust him, and she been around him longer than anybody, so she know him a little better than anybody. I think she might know him better than Milton. Well, now I think Milton knows his dark secrets more than anything, but Andrea knows him a little better in terms of him being nicer to her, knowing his softer side. But still, she sets this meeting up, and you got to remember, Rick is her friend too. But at this point, when he tries to do whatever he tries to do to Rick, will Rick question Andrea's friendship towards him? Will he stop liking her because he feel that she probably tried to set him up or something? I don't know. I just wanted to point that out. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe, rate, comment. Let's talk about in the comment section down below. And I know I already said this because I got to put this video clip to the one that I just did. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and peace.